then hit it.
Welcome to episode 82 of season 10 of Eagle News for Monday, February 13th, 2017.
Here's today's positive quote. Rise up and attack today with enthusiasm.
What time is it? So what time? Wait a minute. It's Eagle News.
My name is Vanessa.
And my name is Kate.
How was your morning?
It was all right. I woke up a little late. What about you?
I got hot chocolate, so I'm so happy.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Now let's go to the busy video presentation studio with Alexi and Jonah.
Hey, thank you, Kate and Vanessa. What letter comes after T? U! This is a Sesame Street video about what makes you useful. Roll it. Hey Eagles, let's go interview Miss Osborne.
This letter's you know it's true. It starts some words, there are more than a few.
You start and and up. You start and there's some in this cup.
26 letters are in the alphabet, but we're here to sing about you. You begin the word ukulele. You there's a UFO flying by me. You when you're gone, I feel so unhappy. I love you. You know you're so useful. For unique, that's a unique gown. You check it out, Elmo's upside down. You there's a unicorn dressed as a clown. Letter U. That's what makes you so useful. That's what makes you so useful.
Don't get upset, use what you get. And when you swim underwater, you're wet.
You start turn, that's what I've learned. And a unicycle's hard to turn. 26 letters are in the alphabet, but we're here to sing about you. U for utensils in Grover's hands. U is for uncles, but not for aunts. You there are U's on those underpants. Letter U. That's what makes you so useful. You're the ultimate, come take a bow. You there are honest under that cow. You check it out, it's Bert's unibrow starts with you. You know you're so useful. That's what makes you so useful. That's what makes you so useful.
I feel like the letter U is so
The
underappreciated.
glory it deserved.
Hey, do you know what else is glorious? Lunch.
It really is. So let's go back to Alexi and Jonah for today's lunch report.
Today's lunch options are... Eagles, let's go interview Miss Osborne.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, and deep dish pizza.
There's also fruits, veggies, juices, and your choice of milk. Now back to the newsroom.
I'm so excited for lunch.
What are you having for lunch today?
I'm not sure. I think I'll have a sub.
Okay, I
What about you?
packed.
Nice.
Okay, let's go back to Jonah and Alexi and see what our second video today is all about.
Wait, okay. So, hey, do you have Mrs. Osborne?
I don't, but I wish I did. Do you?
I don't, but I hear she's a really great teacher. But I know some about her since I was the one who interviewed her.
Well, you're in luck. These Eagle News students interviewed her. Roll it.
Hey Eagles, let's go interview Miss Osborne. What inspired you to become a teacher?
I grew up in a house of teachers. My mom was a teacher, my sister was a teacher, my stepdad was an administrator, so
I loved going to class with them and being with the kids and seeing that part of the back side of things and not being the student, seeing the teacher do things, and it inspired me to take that path as well.
What is your favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory is being involved in sports, all of the friendships that I made while being on sports teams, driving to school, leaving for early release and coming back for sports, and just high school in general was a lot of fun.
When and where did you begin teaching?
I was actually Mrs. Spencer's sub when she went into labor with her now 6th grade son. So I was at Liberty Middle School for 3 years, and then I came over to Hyatt's when Hyatt's opened. So I've been at Hyatt's all 10 years. So all of my teaching career has been in the Olentangy Local School District.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to spend time with my family, my 2 little boys and my husband. I enjoy working out, cooking, shopping, and just making the most of the time away from school.
If you were stranded on an island, what teacher would you want to be stranded with?
If I was stranded, I would want Mrs. Kern and Mrs. Kirsten with me on the island, and then of course Mr. Ho for some entertainment.
Last but not least, could you give us a tour of your classroom?
To start off our tour of Mrs. Osborne's beautiful classroom, let's begin with my lovely children. I've got Cooper, Brody, my husband, my sister, 10 years of Hyatt staff. Look how we've grown and matured and look so beautiful throughout the years. Next, we've got some inspirational posters that I know my students read daily and really look to help inspire them throughout their day at Hyatt's Middle School. The reps, our president, the executive branch, legislative, judicial. Right now we're learning about westward expansion, and they're learning how this Louisiana territory was purchased by Thomas Jefferson and how our United States was moved westward. A beautiful quilt made by Mr. Heline's math class. Over here we have some documents that the students used throughout their tour of Washington, D.C. They saw the White House, Lincoln Memorial, Jefferson Memorial, the Vietnam Wall, Korean Memorial, all things to help reflect their trip. Last but not least, we have sign in and sign out. Of course, this board is always empty because nobody ever wants to leave my classroom.
A big thanks to Miss Osborne for letting us interview her. No, back to the newsroom. For letting us interview. Hey, can you focus on me
Wow,
for
I
the
didn't
video?
know all that.
Yes, it was also so cool that she's been here all 10 years that Hyatt's has opened.
Yeah. Now that I know more about Miss Osborne, let's learn more and go to trivia with Alexi and Jonah.
Welcome to today's trivia. Today's trivia is all about High School Musical.
Send Mr. Meta both of the answers in one text.
For the first question, where did Troy and Gabriella meet for the first time? Again, where did Troy and Gabriella meet for the first time?
For the second question, it is what is Zeke's secret hobby in High School Musical 1? Again, what is Zeke's secret hobby in High School Musical 1?
Don't forget to send your text answer to Mr. Meta all in one text. Now back to the newsroom.
Don't forget to text Mr. Meta the answers to trivia today.
What happened in history years before today?
I don't know, but I do know that Alexi and Jonah have a video to show us for the video of the day.
Let's check it out. Out to you, Jonah.
History. We use it not to make the same mistake twice. Every day something has happened in history. Let's check out what happened on this day in history. Roll it.
On this day in history, the Pennsylvania Hospital opened as the first hospital in America.
The 10th Space Shuttle mission returned to Earth safely in 1984. On this day in history, in 1920, medical advancements were made so not as many people died from the flu.
On this day in history, in 1878, the first weather broadcast was recorded in the UK.
Thank you for that excellent report about this day in history.
It's so interesting to learn about all that stuff that happened.
Yeah, now let's go to birthdays.
Student celebrities with a birthday today are
Jonathan Jolie and Gabe Irwin.
And students with a birthday today and over the weekend are
Ethan Hare,
Winston Fox,
Ava Freund,
Rachel Wagner,
Brody M,
Nathan Neer,
and Ryan O'Donnell.
Happy birthday!
Woo! Happy birthday!
Now let's go to headlines. In your commitment form to the film festival, all late commitment forms are due on Friday.
Actually, Thursday. We don't have school Friday.
Thursday!
Please get them in ASAP.
Let's go
Stay
to current events.
Current events.
That's all for headlines today.
China plans to move 250 million people from the country to the city in the next decade.
This has caused some strange developments, including vertical forests.
The first vertical forest will be built in Nanjing, a city of more than 8 million people, and includes 1,100 trees and 2,500 plants and shrubs hanging off a pair of tall skyscrapers.
The vertical forest will absorb 25 tons of carbon dioxide and produce more than 20 tons of oxygen each year.
This structure should be completed in 2018.
The Grammys were yesterday. James Corden hosted, and he did an excellent job.
Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Beyonce, The Weeknd, and many more performed last night.
25 by Adele won the Album of the Year.
I love her music.
I can't wait for the Grammys next year. Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Before you do pledge.
Trivia results.
The answers were New Year's Eve party and baking.
In first place with 2 points is Mr. Benish.
In second place is Mrs. Boone.
And in third place, Mr. Nicolosi. And that's all
it.
who got it.
Good job.
Wow.
Good job.
All right, trivia winner.
Top trivia. All right, now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am Vanessa.
And I am Kate.
Here's today's pun of the day.
What do you call a president that does a lot of laundry?
Washington.
Have a marvelous Monday, Eagles. Now get out your books and read.
Bye.
Bye.